Hello YouTubers, it is your girl Megan and I am here to tell you a story. So a lot of people have been asking me about what is the best time that I've had in my life, and like they've been asking me like, oh, do a story on YouTube or explain something on YouTube or do something interesting. And so I want to tell you about my time in Vegas. I love Vegas so much because it is the best place to go. You meet the weirdest people in Vegas. I'm gonna tell you right now. You'll be walking down the strip and you'll see like these people, and they'll be like either homeless or they'll just like be laying on the ground in like a really nice suit, but they'll have like stuff to the side of them to make them seem like they're homeless. So of course, the nice person that I am, I give them like $20 here, $20 here, $40 here, because I feel bad for homeless people. Like, I live in a nice home, and so I'm like, well, even if they're not homeless, it's nice to give. So, okay, so I'm going to tell you about the first time that we ever got to Vegas, because it's my first time ever, going to Vegas. So basically what happened was, when I went to Vegas, our flight got like delayed. So like when I was going to Vegas, like it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was like, I literally set my alarm and I was up at like 2:30. I was like, yes, we're going to Vegas. We are going to Vegas. Like, we are actually going to Vegas. Like, I was like, because like I've never like traveled like that far before. So it was for the summer of 4 years ago, I believe. And so I was like, yes, we're going to Vegas. Oh my gosh, Vegas, oh my gosh. So I was like super excited. And so we were actually renting, I think we were renting a car. I don't know. We ended up renting a car to go to the airport because, the airport that we were originally in was like 3 hours away. And we were like, oh my gosh, no, we are not sitting in a car, because there was 5 of us and we only had, a 2-seater car. So we were like, oh my gosh, no, we are not going 3 hours to the airport and with 5 people. So we ended up getting like a limo, and then we ended up driving there, and the limo was so cool. Like, it had like a little bar in it and everything. So I was like, oh my gosh, there's a bar. And I was like freaking out, and my mom actually like let me take a drink, and it was really gross. I think it was like vodka, and like burned my throat. But like now I can take it, but before I couldn't. I was like freaking out. Like, I was almost in tears because I was like I think I was like 14 at the time. 14? What was 4 years ago? So I would have been like 11, 12, 13, somewhere around there. But I was like almost in tears. I was like, Mom, we're actually going to Vegas. Oh my gosh. So I was in a really happy mood. So we ended up getting to the airport, and I'm like, oh my gosh, we're actually here. And so this is the first time that I've actually ever been on a plane. So I was like scared, because all I heard was, oh my gosh, planes go down. And I was like scared because like you're like 35,000 feet in the air, and I'm like 14. So I'm like, So we get to the airport and we go through security, which took forever, because when we went, it was in like, I think it was in like July. So like everybody was there like on business trips and going for summer trips with their families. So it was so crowded, and I actually ended up meeting a couple close friends in security. So I was like, so we're still friends now. So yeah, we're going through security and we get all that done. So we're actually boarding the plane, and I'm like, Mom, I'm so hungry. So we ended up stopping for McDonald's, and we ate and everything. And so now we got through baggage claim, we got through everything, we got through eating. We ended up getting a snack and everything. We ended up stopping at one of the Philadelphia stores, because that's where I was originally. I was in Philadelphia, and so we ended up stopping there and we got a souvenir. And so this was our time. And the reason why we were going to Vegas is because my mom was a nurse, and basically she takes care of this older couple. Well, she took care of this older couple, and he traveled a lot. So she wanted to go because the older guy who my mom's close with, the husband of the lady that she takes care of, because she's like, she unfortunately passed away. But basically when she was alive, she was basically paralyzed, and she couldn't really move or walk, and she couldn't really think, and she couldn't eat. So when the older guy travels, she takes his wife along. So my mom had to go to take care of her while we were in Vegas. So anyways, so we were boarding the plane, and I'm literally like, I am freaking out. I'm like shaking. Like, you can actually see me, like, I'm like shaking when I was like on the plane, and I was like crying because I was so scared. Like, I was little at the time, and I didn't know anything, so I was like anything about the plane. So I was shaking, and I was like, oh my gosh. So then I like ran to my seat, and I just sat down, and I'm like, and I ended up putting my hood over, and I was going like this, but then the flight attendant ended up coming and was like, ma'am, you need to just calm down. And I was like, no, I just want to land already. Like, I was like yelling at the flight attendant. I was like, can we please just land already? Like, can we please just go? Can you just stop telling me what to do and just tell everybody else what to do, and just, can we please just go? And she was like, ma'am, just calm down. I'm like, no, don't tell me to calm down. Like, I'm freaking out. So like, me and the flight attendant are like getting at it, and I'm like, can you please just like go away? Like, I will put up my stuff, and I will just stay calm, and like, just please go away. And so she walked away. And so then I hear the captain, and he's like, we will be in Las Vegas in 6 hours. And I'm like, okay, good. So I just took a really, really long nap, and I ended up waking up, and we only had 2 hours left. So at that point, we were like really, really high up. So I was so happy, because like I looked over and I saw like everything. Like, I saw the clouds and like all the buildings, and I ended up seeing the Grand Canyon, and I was like almost in tears because it looked so absolutely beautiful. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. And so I ended up taking a bunch of pictures, which you will see right here. And so so we ended up boarding, we ended up landing, and then we went to security there, and it was so hot, because at the time in Philadelphia it was only like 60 something degrees, and when we ended up getting to Las Vegas, it was 115 degrees. I was like, oh my gosh, it is so hot. And so we ended up getting our rental car. We went to Enterprise in Las Vegas, and we ended up getting our rental car, and I think we ended up getting a Dodge Charger, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, we're in a Dodge. And so we ended up going there, and going to the hotel, and our hotel was so pretty. Like, this is what our hotel looks like. And so it had like a waterfall, and it had but anyways, so we got there, and the first thing that I did was I went swimming because it was so hot. So we got there, and we ended up going swimming, and then we went back to our hotel, and then we ended up going out to I don't know what it's called. It's like this huge castle place, and they have like a bunch of casinos there and a bunch of like awesome things to do there, and you can go to like a play there. And so what we originally did was we went out to eat there, and it was really good. I had lobster, because lobster is like my favorite food. I had lobster and I had french fries with it, so that was really good. And we ended up going back to the hotel, because at that time it was like 9:30, so we ended up going back to the hotel, and we ended up going back to the pool, and then we ended up going night swimming, and then we went to sleep, I believe. So, and there was like this little restaurant, so we like ordered pizza, and then we went to sleep. So that was like the first day, and we were there for like 6 days. So that was the first day. So the second day, we ended up walking the strip, which is but the strip is basically like where all the stores are and like where all the casinos are, and we ended up walking there, and it was really fun because we got to see all the stores, and we got to see the M&M store, which is, it looks like this. And we ended up seeing the motorcycle store, which looks like this. Going to like a lot of stores and going out to eat, and there was a huge ass McDonald's. Like the McDonald's was so freaking big. Like it was probably the size of my house. Like, it was ridiculous. Like it had steps and everything. I was like, why are you gonna have a McDonald's that big? It was so weird. But so we ended up walking the strip, and then my dad and my mom ended up going to gamble a little bit, and then they won $456 gambling. I know this doesn't seem like a lot, but to us, like, that's a lot of money. So we ended up going out to I think we went skydiving, because it was like $100 a person. So we ended up doing skydiving, and oh my god, I cannot tell you how freaking scared that I was. I was like, my heart was out of my chest. Like, I looked down and I'm like 3,000 feet high, and I'm like, okay, God, I'm gonna see you in a little bit. Like, I was like, I can't, it was freaking crazy. So we ended up doing that, and then my heart was out of my chest, so I was like, no, we need to go back to the hotel. So we ended up going back to the hotel, and we ended up going swimming. And then later that night, we caught an Uber to go out to, because the people that we were taking care of, like the people that my mom was taking care of, they took the car to go out to the strip, and we didn't want to go at the time because we were skydiving. So we ended up taking an Uber, and we ended up going to see the fountains, like, which looks like this. And we ended up going to see the fountains, and that was so unbelievably gorgeous. Like, oh, I cannot tell you how amazing it was. Like, they played my mom's favorite song, and it was unbelievably gorgeous. Like, I cannot believe, like, they actually can set, because they basically, the fountains, it's like in the middle of the strip, so what they do is they have it programmed to, like, the fountains go to like a certain song, so it'll be like, let's see what song, it'll be like, care about this money and my brothers. So So it'll program like with the beat or like with the song. Like it'll go time to say goodbye. It'll like I'm kind of sick right now, so like ignore my voice, but it'll be like time to say goodbye. So it'll like it's so unbelievable. Anybody who goes to Vegas, I recommend you go and see this fountains because it is so beautiful. And so we ended up doing that, and that was like a half an hour long because there were like 6 different songs. So after that we went to excuse me, I'm so sorry. We ended up going to gamble a little bit, and I wasn't allowed to at the time, but we ended up going to gamble, and then we didn't really do much on the 3rd day, so I'm gonna kind of skip through that. 4th day, we walked the strip again, and we ended up going to the M&M world, and that was really fun because my initials is Eminem, Megan, Nicole, Maverick, yeah. So we ended up doing that, and that was awesome because there was like the making of M&Ms, and you can literally get 10 pounds of M&Ms and just bring it home. It was awesome. So basically we did that, and then after that we went to the Harley Davidson store, which my dad loves Harley Davidson, so we're like, we can't miss that. So that's basically what we did, and that took up like 6 hours of our day because we like walked the strip, and which here's us walking the strip. And so after that, the 5th day, we went to go see the Grand Canyon. That was so unbelievably gorgeous. Like I cannot tell you how gorgeous that was. Here's a couple pictures. Unbelievably gorgeous, but at the time I was kind of low-key on my period, so I was in such a mood, like, and it got my parents so upset because when we were there I was like, it's too hot, I want to go home. Like I was like complaining, and so we ended up all fighting. Like, we were at the Grand freaking Canyon and we were fighting. Like, who fights in the Grand Canyon? Like, nobody fights at the Grand Canyon. So we ended up taking a bunch of pictures, but then my mom was like, no, I want to take it this way, I want to take it that way, I want to take it this way. But then I ended up, because I was in a mood, I was so pissed off. I was like, dude, can we just take a picture and like just end it? And so she ended up getting mad because I don't know, but so we were at the Grand Canyon, and then we saw like all this. Driving home, and we stopped at like this Indian place, and there were like 400 mailboxes, I kid you not. Mailbox. It was like crazy. I think I have a picture of it. If I do, I'll put it here, but it was so crazy about how many mailboxes there were, and there were like a bunch of Indians like shooting at the targets, I guess, and so there was like a little gift shop, so I ended up buying a bunch of like little bracelets, and it was so cute because they were so like they all had like a couple with like different designs on them, you know, like where they have in school, like you can buy bracelets for like, I don't know, like the kids who make them across the world. They're like those little like handmade ones, but that's basically what they were, and it was so cute. Like there were so many designs, and like you could see all the kids like making the bracelets. It was so gorgeous, and so So we did that, and then after that, I ended up driving home, like back to our hotel. And actually, no, just kidding. We ended up going in the souvenir shop, and we ended up getting a bunch of souvenirs, and we saw the cutest little cat. Like, it was such a cute cat. Like, I think if I have a picture of it, I'll put it on. But amazingly beautiful. Like, I've never seen eyes like that. But anyways, so we ended up going into the souvenir shop, and then we got a couple souvenirs. I don't know what my mom got. I think my mom got like a coffee mug or something for my brother because he drinks a lot of coffee. And then I ended up driving back to the Strip, and we ended up going to. Have you guys ever heard of the store called, or the show called Pawn Stars? Where like the people from TV, like they'll sell stuff and they'll pawn stuff, but it's like very old fashioned. Well, yeah, we went there, and I was so upset because the guys from the Pawn Stars, they were on vacation, and I didn't get to see them. I thought I was gonna see them, but no, they weren't there. But it was so cool because you could actually see where and it was awesome. So we ended up doing that, and that took us about 2 hours, and then across the street was like a little ticket sale place, so we ended up going to see Criss Angel. So that was unbelievably crazy. Like he was doing like all these crazy, like, it was so creepy. It was like he took some guy's legs off of his body. Like, I actually saw that. I just thought that was something that they did for TV, but it was like, dude, you don't have legs now. And like he put them back together. I was like, I don't know, this stuff creeps me out. But we ended up doing that, and then after that, what else did we do? Oh yeah, so after that we ended up going to a chapel that Elvis got married in, and we saw like all the pictures, and we got to see like his video clip from when he got married, and it was so cute because his vows were so beautiful. Like, he was like it was so cute because he was like, I Elvis Presley, blah, 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 blah. And so we ended up seeing them get married, and then we saw them like drive away, and then that was basically all that happened like during our Vegas trip. Like, after that we ended up going to like the Vegas sign, and we took all these pictures. After that, we went to the hotel. We kind of like packed up because it was like the 5th day and the 6th day we were leaving. So after that, we basically packed up. We went to another place to eat, which was so unbelievably good. I don't know the name of it, but it was absolutely amazing. And then after that, we ended up driving to the airport because the airport was like 2 hours away, and by the time like we got there, it was like 12 o'clock in the morning. So when we got to the airport, we ended up doing everything and like going through security, doing the getting on the plane, everything like that. And then because of how bad the weather was at the time in Pennsylvania, they ended up sending us to Chicago, so we had to like wait in Chicago for like 6 hours. And so from Chicago we had to go from Philadelphia. So then so yeah, that was basically like our trip. Like, it was really fun. Like, I love Vegas so much. We were gonna go in a week, but it was too expensive. So Jacksonville Beach, and I know they're excited for that, so that's good. And so yeah, that was my story about Vegas, and I really hope you like it. And just remember to like, subscribe, and comment what you liked and comment what you disliked, and always comment stuff that you want me to do, like challenges, vlogs, daily journal. Like, I will do anything for YouTube. So yeah, have a great day, guys.